is this beautiful design that features raised half double crochets and raised double crochets, but you work them a bit differently. On this video, I'll teach you how to do the front post rigid stitch. I'll be using a 4mm hook and some acrylic yarn size 4. Okay, so for this design, you're going to start with a foundation chain that's any number of chains. In my case, I have 18. We're going to begin with row 1. For row 1, we just want to do a row of double crochets. So the first one, you're going to work it into the 4th chain from the hook. So you skip 3 into the 4th, a double crochet. And now you want to do 1 double crochet into each chain of the foundation chain all the way to the end. So do that and I'll see you when you're done. Okay, this here is the end of row 1. For row 2, we're going to start with the chain 2. And this chain 2 counts as a half double crochet. You're going to flip your work and we're going to start by doing a front post half double crochet. But you're not going to go through the pillar of the stitch like you normally would. You're actually going to go, I'm not going to do it right away, but you're going to go under both the loops like you normally work on a stitch. And then you're going to go into the next one like this. So we're staying at the top of the stitch. Let me just show you the first one slowly. We're going to yarn over because it's a half double crochet. You're going to go on top of the first stitch and then around it, going through the top of the next one like this. From here, we're going to yarn through, pull up a loop, 3 loops on your hook, yarn over, pull through all 3 loops. And this is going to give you that raised half double crochet. It's a bit different than you normally would do it. And this is what we're going to do all the way to the end. You're just going to work it, the next stitch, going into the same stitch that you went into last. So let me show you. Yarn over, go into the top of the same stitch that you went through last, and now into the next one like this. Pull the yarn through, 3 loops on your hook, yarn over, pull through all 3. And that is the raised half double crochet. This is what we want to do all the way to the end. Yarn over into the same stitch that you went into last, through the top of the next stitch like this, pull the yarn through, and from here half double crochet. So continue doing this all the way to the end, and I'll meet you at the very end to show you what to do into the turning chain. Okay, I just did my last of those raised half double crochets, and now we're just going to do into the turning chain a regular half double crochet. So into the top of the turning chain, insert your hook, and here we're going to just do a half double crochet. This here is the end of row 2. On the other side, you're going to see this like raised look. Let's do row 3. You're going to chain 3 and flip your work. We're going to do the same thing that we did before, but this time with double crochets. So we're going to yarn over, go into the top of the first stitch, then around the top of the next stitch, pull the yarn through, and from here complete a double crochet. So yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. And that's what you're going to do all the way to the end. So we are going into the same stitch that we finished at for the next one, into the next stitch, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. And so this is what we want to do, making sure that you always start at the stitch that you finished and like doing the last raised front double crochet. It's just working a little bit differently, but this is going to be a taller stitch, so it's going to look a little different as well and give you that effect along your fabric. So continue doing this all the way to the end, and I'll meet you to do the turning chain together. We're just going to do a double crochet into it. Okay, I just did my last one here, and I've come across the turning chain, so into there we're just going to do a normal double crochet. So into the top of the turning chain, a double crochet. This here is the end of row 3. And this is what you want to do back and forth. We're just going to repeat row 2 and 3 back and forth to grow your swatch or just to incorporate in your work. I'm going to do this several more times so I can just show you a swatch. Okay, here we have it. This is a really cool design. I like how these kind of look like slip stitches. They're kind of like dividers. And then behind it, you get your stitches that kind of look taller, honestly, when you work them this way. Super cool way to add a different look to your fabric. Hey, while you're at it, why don't you just subscribe to my channel? Just do it. Just do it.